What do you say, everybody? It's Mick Gillispie, Cubs Baseball Channel, and we're here not to talk about baseball, but we're going to talk about a Chicago Wrigley Field legend and a guy that we just lost, unfortunately, late last night, Jimmy Buffett. And got this right here, a boat drink in Jimmy's honor. I'm going to talk about the connection between he and the Cubs. Got my Hawaiian shirt on for Jimmy, my Cubs hat from spring training, and a lot of Jimmy Buffett in my heart. I think a lot of you guys know the connection between Jimmy Buffett. But first, I'm going to throw this up on the screen. Every year, the Smokies, the Cubs AA affiliate that I work for, we do a Jimmy Buffett night. And so for some crazy reason, I guess being a Parrot Head, I've become kind of known for going out on the field and kind of inciting a dance to Jimmy Buffett. So Jimmy Buffett first got to Chicago in the early 70s, and he would play, as he was kind of going around and making his way onto the scene. He would play at small bars, kind of folk bars, and there was a place called Quiet Night that he would go that was on Belmont Avenue. And while he was there, he got to be friends with Steve Goodman. And, of course, Steve Goodman wrote the greatest song of all times, Go Cubs Go, right? Well, Goodman, and I know you guys know this, maybe you don't, 84, when the Cubs were making their run to what we hope to be a World Series with Rick Sutcliffe throwing to Jody Davis and Rhino and, the rest of those guys, Sarge and Dernier and all those Cubs, Goodman passed away from leukemia. So as a tribute to Steve Goodman, his buddy, Jimmy Buffett went to Wrigley and sang the Star-Spangled Banner before a playoff game, before the first playoff game. So when the Cubs started doing concerts at Wrigley Field, Jimmy Buffett and the Coral Reefer Band were the first concert that they did. And then he, said, hey, if you guys win a World Series, I'll be back. So he came back and did a couple concerts, 2017 and 2018. I was in Key West this year. He was performing. I didn't have a chance to go. And I thought, well, next time, next year when I go back, I'll see him. Then you see me on there. Ironically, the same shirt, different hat, dancing around the Jimmy Buffett. So it's 5:00 somewhere. We all miss Jimmy Buffett. Obviously, the Cubs connection. So to all of you guys that are hanging out, this is my in this cup, in this coconut right here is a drink dedicated to Jimmy Buffett and the Cubs and all of the great music and the great times that we had celebrating Jimmy Buffett like we do every year for Margaritaville night at Smoky Stadium, where the Smokies wear a Margaritaville Jimmy Buffett themed jersey. You can see us there. We're doing a terrible job dancing, but that's obviously cheeseburgers. So we're eating the imaginary cheeseburger. There will be some fins coming up. Anyhow, to all of you guys, to Jimmy Buffett, the great late Jimmy Buffett, 5:00 somewhere. We're going to miss you, my friend. And as you write on there, Jordan, cheers. Cheers to you, Mr. Buffett. Thank you for all the great years of music. All right, guys. Hey, as you hang out with us, don't forget, we love you being part of our channel, whether it's talking Cubs baseball or celebrating some of the icons that have swung by Wrigleyville and played at Wrigley Stadium over the years. It's really fun being part of this channel. And thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Cubs taking on the Reds tonight. Check out our Cody Bellinger video. Talked about Bellinger and what things might look like for him. I don't think that he'll sign before the end of the season, but I think it would be a good idea. Honestly, I think it would be a good idea for him to be part of the Cubs long-term, not just for the Cubs, but for him as well. I think it's a great connection. And we'll be back tomorrow, too, to preview that final game against Cincinnati. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. And again, to Jimmy Buffett, thanks for the memories, my friend.